Yeah, just a quick one. I had this in my news feed, physics.org. Arctic Ocean started getting warmer decades earlier than we thought. Study finds. Decades earlier. The Arctic Ocean has been getting warmer since the beginning of the 20th century, decades earlier than the record suggests, due to warmer water flowing into the delicate polar ecosystem from the Atlantic Ocean. An international group of researchers reconstructs the recent history of ocean warming at the gateways to the Arctic Ocean in a region called the Fram Strait between Greenland and Svalbard. Using the chemical signatures found in marine microorganisms, the researchers found that the Arctic Ocean began warming rapidly at the beginning of the last century as warmer and saltier waters flowed into the Atlantic, a phenomenon called Atlantification, and that this change likely preceded the warming documented by modern instrumental measurements. Since 1900, the ocean temperature has risen by approximately 2 degrees Celsius, while sea ice has retreated and salinity has increased. The results reported in the journal Science Advances provide the first historical perspective on Atlantification of the Arctic Ocean and reveal a connection with the North Atlantic that is much stronger than previously thought. The connection is capable of shaping Arctic climate variability, which could have important implications for sea ice retreat and global sea level rise as the polar ice sheets continue to melt. So you can read the rest. I don't have that much time now to make a video. I just wanted to show you something else too, which is a quick video, which obviously is talking about the Gulf Stream. Let's have a quick look.
A constantly blowing wind, the southeast trade wind, drives warm surface water to the northwest into the Gulf of Mexico, where it heats up to 30 degrees Celsius. The turning of the Earth and the west winds then direct the Gulf Stream towards Europe and split it up. One part flows south, another east to the Canary Current, and a third part flows north, where it releases a lot of heat into the atmosphere as the North Atlantic Current. The water becomes colder there. Its salt content and density rise on account of evaporation, and it drops down between Greenland, Norway, and Iceland.
Okay. Now let's go to Null School. Here we are at Null School. Ocean currents, and obviously there's also wave height. And I really wanted to have the currents here. So now it has basically stopped coming here with the warm water. And which means there's no more water going to the Arctic, melting the ice there. And also this area here, Beaufort Gyre, there could be a really big amount of fresh water floating into the Atlantic, which also then mixes up the salinity of it, which also changes the conductivity of the water. So now they finally figured out that the Arctic hasn't been starting to warm up since we invented to use fossil fuels. It started already earlier. How to take that? I don't think that humans are able to change sea currents which provide warmth to Europe. And since everything comes in waves, sometimes it's warmer, sometimes it's colder. So it's really a fascinating article. I think decades earlier than we thought. So now I ask, what about this CO2 stuff they're talking about, human induced climate change and stuff? If all that stuff happened earlier, you know, they don't match up with their own timelines and things what they say. So if there is enough fresh water melting at the North Pole, it will mix the whole thing up and we get a really cold winter. And probably it already started to happen in Europe. Middle Europe is getting colder this week, or already got. I don't know. I didn't check it yet. There will be a whole lot of snow in the Alps and probably elsewhere too. Spain, maybe Italy, Croatia, Turkey. Probably also in the deserts, northern Africa or something. If there are some mountains, probably they got some snow. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. But so much about climate change. Thanks. Bye.